We looked around everywhere. We went to all of the schools that we could. Really what made our decision was just the family feel of Valley Child Care.
We walked in to do a tour and we absolutely fell in love with it. We felt that the kids would have been in a safe environment. We felt so welcome. There was no question on if we needed to look elsewhere.
It's nice to have the comfort level of, seeing the same teacher and people that we'd be comfortable asking to babysit our kids on the weekend.
It's just a great experience that it's people who treat them like their own grandkids, like their own nieces and nephews, and that are excited to see them every day. They know their names, they know our first name, and it just feels like somewhere you want to be.
In 1967, my grandfather saw that there was a need for working mothers to have a place to put their children while they went to work. So 2 older ladies at church said, "I'll help you get a child care center started." With that idea, we built our first one here in Phoenix, have continued on in the child care business for well into 50 years now.
The story of the school was an important one for us, that it's a family business, and that family lineage and it's now moving on to the 4th generation. That's a huge part of why I think they're getting it right.
One of the biggest selling points for me is just the frustration of everywhere else you go. You can't take them whenever you want, and it's so structured. I could be paying for days that my kids aren't even there, and that's brutal for us. Childcare is not cheap. So just to know that we're paying for the days that they're here and we have that flexibility, that's what I sell a lot of people on.
If I have a personal day that I want to take off from work and I keep the kids home to spend some time with them, I'm not paying for that day, whereas other places will charge you for the whole week even if you aren't there.
My husband will randomly have days off during the week and that kind of thing, and for him to be able to spend those days with them and us not have to feel like they have to come because we're paying for it, that's really special and that's really unique. And it gives us that family time that we might not actually have. So it just provides that flexibility for us, and to have those special days to go to the zoo or go to the park and do those things.
The model was founded on flexibility, affordability, and high quality. And with those 3 goals in mind, we developed a mission statement that simply says, to make children smile, because we knew if they could be dropped off here and the parents felt that it was a safe place, a secure place, and that they could also be taught and be ready for the kindergarten experience, then we have done our jobs. As far as safety goes, we install a camera system in our buildings. Every classroom, the hallways, the office areas, all are monitored in a closed caption area where we can monitor a classroom from the front desk. If a parent wants to stop by and just observe his child, how they're behaving in a classroom, how they're doing in a classroom, they're more than welcome to stop up front and view it.
The curriculum used at Valley Child Care and Learning Centers is fully recognized by the state of Arizona to meet the early learning standards. We are part of Quality First and meet all the Quality First rating systems. We also hit all domains to have children kindergarten ready.
My 2-year-old brings home art projects. He sings, he dances, he's telling me his ABCs, he can count to 10, he speaks some Spanish, stuff that we're not working on at home, so I know he's working on here. As you can tell, they eat good. They enjoy the food here. They have seconds and thirds of everything.
Even a little dig on me as a profession, I'm a chef for a living, and he would come home and say, "I like the one at school better."
He comes home and he just loves all of his friends that he's made here, as well as the teachers. This really is a second family to us.
We absolutely trust Valley Child Care and Learning Center. We believe in them. We've brought our kids here for a long time. We're going to continue to bring them here because we think Valley Child Care and Learning Center is a great place for our children.
This is just like dropping them off at grandma's house. Through the time we've been a part of Valley Child Care and our kids have come here, that connection and that family feel has really only grown stronger.
Every day, our mission is to make children smile, and we do.